49.
Good day, everybody. Alright, so today I just want to show it's kind of like more of a commentary of what I got going on. But so basically, like the title says, four guilds versus me. Um, Basically, our faction wanted to deal out, and I didn't. Um, they wanted to take all the towns, and I thought it wasn't right. So here we go. Um, when it comes to taking a base, the biggest things for me is like time attacks, because if someone's actually hitting you with a time attack, you literally can get zeroed like that. No ifs, ands, or buts. You have to be on your point, because, and you'll see me doing that a lot in this video. You'll see me staying on the ABC page and just you'll see the little dot. I mean, you can't miss it. Everything kind of started about a day or so ago. We were in the faction rank 5 chat, and they were like, "Well, we need all the towns because we need all the merits, so that when we go to negotiate." I was like, I didn't come to negotiate. I came to kill, not deal. So that was just me from the beginning. I didn't want to deal. I didn't want none of that. So they wanted a deal. They wanted this. They wanted that. And I'm like, dude, why don't you just share the towns? Why don't you share the? And they were like, well, okay, so the small guilds get this, and the top 2 guilds get this. And I'm like, you're still not sharing. And it just got to a point where I said, you know what? So me and my alliance, we boarded to a specific town, and next thing I know, here they come. And it's 4 guilds surrounded me. They attacked a bunch of my members that were offline and whatnot. So last night or yesterday, I got the threat of obey or you'll be burned. And I was like, cool, bring it. So last night it kind of started. One guild tiled to me, couldn't do nothing. And then 2 a.m. tiled to me, about the same. And then PSY kind of tiled to me. And at this point, I'd already went ahead and hit my base shield because it was like super late and I wanted to go ahead and get off anyway. So I set the 1 hour timer up. They hit me for about 45 minutes and they gave up. And then about, 6 hours later, I decided to drop my shield and pop a telepad that was sitting right beside me. And about, an hour or so into it, I decided to hit record. So that's kind of where we're at here. You can literally just watch all the lines, and it's not even like small bases that are hitting me. There's a bunch of max bases that are hitting me. If you watch along the bottom, you'll see me scrolling and clicking on these 2 a.m. bases. They're 1G power and 5, 4, 6 G kills. So they're not baby bases. It's not like I'm just getting hit by a whole bunch of low strength players. It is big bases, so it's not like. And then there's a couple from PSY that they're pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. And PSY is they're actually pretty good with time attacks. 2 a.m.'s, they're all right. So I'm not even gonna I'm not here to talk crap or nothing, because they weren't weak. They're not weak, but when you're hitting a base that is set up to tank and its main goal is to tank, it's hard. You have to do time attacks. But yeah, it's like when you're tanking a base, it gets to a point where, like for me, my CE, I'm all on the right side. I'm in full attack mode. I'm red spec. For Doomsday points, I'm all defense. A lot of my hero combinations are actually set up based on how they do versus defense versus, because at the end of the day, if you can have strong APCs, but if they can't take a hit, but they can only deliver a hit, it's just some skills are better at, digging through somebody versus holding somebody back. So, a lot of my base is set up to tank. Sometimes I do have APCs where I'll test them. I've been tanking before and literally swapped APCs. I didn't do any swapping this time because I kind of knew what I was. But afterwards, I actually ended up kind of going through my reports and seeing a couple of them, and I got one APC that I ended up kind of switching, and kind of moving a couple of heroes around. So my actual, what you'll see in this video of my APCs that I'm using, which you don't see my defense queue, I don't think, in any of these in this video, which my defense queue is running TP Wrath Death Rider, but now it's back to Kami TP Wrath. So, I'm always changing combos depending on, the scenarios and whatnot. Now, a couple times I did have T10 in 1 or 2 rows, and I was using Enhanced, but as I got attacked, they kind of, I don't have a lot of them, so they kind of didn't last long. But you can kind of see on some of the reports or whatnot, a lot of these bases were hitting me with T10, and I was still defending them with all T9. So, everything's possible. You have to have a really nice base to be able to defend something like this, because at the end of the day, I had fun. It was, but our whole map truced out, and I saw it coming, and I knew that it was literally a farm season. And to me, it's so boring. So why obey and why take orders when you know it's going to be a boring season? Why not go ahead and have fun? I mean, I got 200 million kills out of this. I think I started around 3.1. 3.1 something, like maybe like 126, 124. I don't remember what it was. And as of the truce and after and everything, I'm at 3.326, I think. So I mean, like I said, I gained about 200 million kills. And I mean, I still have troops. I'm just even like, I still have 200 million power. So I still have I think it's about 150 million troop power. So it's not like my whole season's ruined. I still can tile. I can still do things. To be completely honest, I can keep tanking. But they asked for truce and they didn't want to fight. So what do you do? So, at the end of the day, I had fun. I had, a great 2 days. I seen it coming. I went ahead and got ready, and they underestimated me. So I had fun with it. I mean, you can just watch where I'm literally, just all I do is sit on that page and just refill, because you'll notice here in about a couple, maybe, I don't know, it's probably about right now, I started to get bored, per se. I was tired of recording. I was tired of just sitting there tanking, because honestly, when you defend a bunch of these big bases, it just gets to the point where it's like, all I'm doing is hit refresh. It wasn't nothing new. There was no new APCs coming at me. I started talking in chat, and once I started talking in chat, a couple of times the hits kind of hit me, and I lost a couple times. But I mean, these are the same APCs that I was defending about 5 minutes ago. So it's not like it was, I let myself more or less get sent to the sand, and I had to teleport maybe 40 kilometers to the east. That literally, as soon as I hit the sand, I was back in the grass, and I scouted them all, and one of the diplomats and me kind of talked it out, and truce. So I mean, it comes down to the point of they didn't want to fight me. They wanted to earn merits, hit towns, and just farm all season. I mean, it is what it is. So that's today's episode. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody else's evening's having fun, because mine's boring, but I hope everybody has a great season. There'll be more videos to come. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I love you.